Let's see what the street said. What the street said. Tell them to push up. Tell them to push up. What the streets tell them to push up. Where they at? Where they at? Yeah, tell them to push up, man. Push up, push up. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. What the street said. What the street said. Tell them let's get to it. What the street said. What the street said. Tell them let's get to it. How everybody doing? How everybody doing? For real, for real. Push up, push up. Push up, push up. What the street said, what the street said. What the street said, what the street said. Push up. Push up, push up. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Now Memphis, South Memphis, Westwood, Orange Mound, where you at? We looking for you. Push up, push up. Welcome to the official Trell, Craft, Dreams, and Money Motivation CEO YouTube channel. Hit the like button as you push up. Drop your city, drop your state as you push up. Let's get to it. Welcome to the official Trell, Craft, Dreams, and Money Motivation CEO YouTube channel. It's me, Trell Craft, the one and only. Can't be cloned, can't be duplicated, can't be copied. If you did, you'll break the copy machine. Throw the meals up, push up. Throw the meals up, push up, push up. Throw the meals up. What going on? Where you at? Where you at? You already know how we gonna do it. We're gonna get started about the somewhere around the 5 to 7 minute marker. That's how we do it over here at the Dreams and Money CEO Podcast. What you doing? What's the word of the day? JDM, what poppin'? JDM, what poppin'? We finna get to it, man. We finna get into who is Trell Craft. We finna get into 901 law. 901 law. We finna get into the street law. We finna get into street law, street rules. And we're gonna have open discussion. That's what we're gonna do. Hit the like button as you push up. Welcome to the official Trell, Craft, Dreams, and Money Motivation CEO YouTube channel. Did you hear me? Motivation CEO. That's me, Trell Craft, the one and only. Can't be duplicated, can't be cloned, can't be copied. If you did, you'll break the printer machine. What it do? What it do? Paid Manning, what it do? Hit the like button, run me up. Hit the like button, run me up. We're gonna get the conversation started around the 5 to the 7 minute marker. You from Memphis? Man, drop them meals. If you from Memphis, drop them meals. If you from out of state, check in, man. Let us know where you checking in from out of state. Make sure you drink water. Make sure you drink water and mind your business. Make sure you drink water, you mind your business. Yeah, we're going to get to it. Welcome to the official Trell, Craft, Dreams, and Money Motivation CEO YouTube channel. It's Friday night. Hope everybody having a good day. Hope everybody having a good night. What it do, Utah? What it do, Utah? I ain't been to Utah in a minute. Shout out to Utah. Shout out to Utah. I ain't been to Utah in a long time. In a very, very long time. But shout out to Utah for sure. Okay. Run the likes up. Run the likes up. Who in the building from Memphis? Do we got some more people in the building from Utah? Who in here from Memphis? You from the city, let me know. If you from Memphis, let me know. If you from out of state, let me know. You from Utah, let me know. You from North Memphis, South Memphis, Westwood, Orange Mound, let me know. What it do, Indiana? We got Indiana in the house. Shout out to Naptown. Shout out to Naptown. Shout out to Gary, Indiana. Shout out to Indianapolis, Indiana for sure. I ain't pushed up there in a minute. Right up there off Interstate 57. What it do? What it do? How the weather going up there in Utah, and how's the weather in Indiana? Let me know how the weather is in Utah. Let me know how the weather is in Indiana for sure. What the weather looking like. Hit the like button as you push up. Welcome to the official Trell, Craft, Dreams and Money Motivation CEO YouTube channel. This is home of the Dreams and Money CEO podcast. This is home of the Memphis OG Speaks On. This is home of the Who is Trell Craft story. This is home of the Memphis street hood stories. For sure, for sure. That's what we doing over here. We must keep it real. This is not a gossip channel. This is not a rumor channel. This ain't a lying channel. Over here we keep it real. And I treat everybody with respect. That's how I pop it. JDM said, weather looking like fall with the leaves. How you making that money out there? Let's get it in. Yeah, for sure. Memphis it feel pretty good in Memphis. We still having some hot days. We still having some hot days in Memphis. Let me see. Jeff James in Indiana said it's hot tomorrow. Indiana 86. Rain all next week. Oh yeah. The fall kicking in. Memphis is still kind of hot. You still wear short pants. You wear a tank top. But the weather's starting to break for sure. But it feel good down here for now. For sure. But we getting ready for winter. We getting ready for fall. We getting ready for winter. If you from Memphis, push up, man. Drop the meals. So, hey there. Did anybody read the title?
Okay, my Nintendo died.
We'll get it.
Okay, my Nintendo's still in my mommy.
Okay. So, did anybody read the title? In real life 901, what popping? Run the likes up. So, we finna go and get the conversation started. We're gonna get to the 7-minute and 30-second mark, and we're gonna get the conversation started. No sir. It's none of them vibes. No sir, you got the wrong guy. Look again, run the likes up, run me up. Welcome to the official Trell Craft Dreams and Money Motivation CEO YouTube channel. This is home of the Memphis OG Speaks On. This is home of the Who is Trell Craft story. This is home of the Dreams and Money CEO podcast. This is home of the Memphis street hood stories. So today I had a pretty good day. Yesterday I had a good day as well, but I went to a funeral yesterday. Had me thinking about a lot of different things when I went to a funeral yesterday. Man, you know he ain't from Memphis talking like that. In real life now, no one, you know he ain't from the city playing like that. But yesterday I went to a funeral and it had me thinking a whole lot about a lot of things. I looked at the news and I seen what's going on with P. Diddy. I thought about that. I seen the rich homie Quan passed away. I thought about that. So I went to a funeral. That was on my mind. P. Diddy getting arrested. That was on my mind. Rich homie Quan passing away. That was on my mind. Pee Wee Longway getting arrested. That was on my mind. And the list goes on and on and on. Then I thought about R. Kelly getting locked up. I thought about Bill Cosby getting locked up. There's a whole lot, when you're dealing with real life, right? I'm really from the city of Memphis, and I really grew up under OGs, right? I really grew up under OGs. I really grew up under wise guys. I really grew up under people who if they didn't teach me the game, they showed me the game. I was always observant, a student of the game. I've always been a student of the game. That's never gonna change. Being a student of the game is very important to me. To watch and pay attention to what's going on in life. I know a lot of people don't pay attention to what's going on in life, but I'm not one of them. So as I look at what happened to P. Diddy, what happened to a rich homie Quan, what happened to a Bill Cosby, what happened to a R. Kelly, what happened to a Pee Wee Longway, what happened to a lot of celebrities, what happened to a Biggie Smalls, what happened to a Tupac. It reminded me of when I started back making music in 2015. So when I started back making music around 2015, I told myself that I was gonna name my album 901 Law because I was gonna be the person who put the real street rules back in effect. And I felt that there was very much needed to put the street rules, street concepts, the intelligent street rules, the intelligent street concepts, and back in the game because I had seen that the music business, the music game, and the streets was getting watered down. And as you can see, they very, very, very watered down. And when you look at it, right, in the streets teach you a lot, right? So first thing I looked at with the Diddy thing, I looked at everybody wants some money, right? Who and whoever watched The Wire? Who and whoever watched The Wire in Baltimore? Whoever watched The Wire? The Wire, there was a show that came on I believe HBO or something for I don't know how many seasons, but anybody ever watched The Wire? It was a part where Marlo he sent Chris to give all the kids in the neighborhood money for school, right? So everybody was happy. Everybody was happy to get this money, but Mike. And Mike was one of the poorest, messed up kids on the Wire. You know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah. Well, anyway, Mike, this I forgot his real name, but he decided to turn down the money. He said that he don't want no money from the dope boys, right? And this something you learn growing up. This a real street law. This a real hood law that you don't receive nothing. It's almost like a jailhouse law, jailhouse rule. You don't receive nothing from no man because they gonna want something back. You know what I'm saying? Like as I look at the Diddy case, not that I'm just following it, but I look at the people. Man, I'm gonna tell you like this: a person, since I've been a little small kid, I was always raised. Don't take nothing from nobody. Don't let nobody give you nothing, cause they're gonna want something in return. You know what I'm talking about? Like almost like penitentiary type rules. If you receive something from somebody, they gonna want something back in return. So as I'm looking at a lot that's going on in the media, it brings me back to 901 law, which is street rules, it's street codes, it's street morals. You don't receive nothing from nobody because they gonna want you. You gonna own one. You gonna own 'em a favor. So the things that you learn, a lot of people didn't learn nothing in the streets. They ain't learn nothing at home. So they go along with anything. But for me, I wasn't raised like that. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't raised around those type of people, those type of individuals who, man, tell you, man, if somebody getting away something free, take it. Nah, we ain't rolling like that. So as I look at all this stuff going on with these celebrities, it takes me back to when I started back making music in 2015. I told myself I was gonna put a message out, and the message was gonna be 901 law, and the rules was just the street rules I basically grew up on. You don't take nothing from nobody. You don't receive nothing from nobody. Uh, Man, you don't beef with your family members as we see going on now. Uh, you don't beef with your family or your friends. You know what I'm talking about? Them my violations in the street codes of the original street codes of Memphis. It was a violation to shoot in a house with kids and women in it. You know what I'm talking about? See if you see where I'm going with this in real life now, and I want to see if they see where I'm going with this. The streets and the industry then got watered down because the rules and laws we grew up on Memphis are no longer being held accountable. You know what I'm talking about? Like it ain't no such thing as you supposed to be beefing over females. Like two dudes, it's two dudes. If two dudes messing with a female, it should never be no smoke, never be no beef, because you don't supposed to pillow talk. Pillow talk is a violation. You know what I'm talking about? That's a violation. Pillow talking is a violation to the streets. You and that man, y'all ain't supposed to be. He ain't supposed to be talking to you while he with her, and you ain't supposed to be talking about him while you with her. You know what I'm saying? This how they go. Let me read some of the comments in real life now. I don't want to say effects. Jason H is a fool that troubles his own house or neighborhood. Yeah, most definitely. Like the good book says, a fool and his money should soon part ways. But it's more than money. A fool and his power should also soon part ways. And it get deeper than that, you know, but I don't want to get too deep right now. I just don't believe calling people fools. Son, yeah. I don't like calling people fools myself, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it are some fools out here. You know what I'm saying? It are some out here. I don't really necessarily like calling people that myself in real life now on one. But what I'm getting at is we got a bunch of unfit leaders. You know what I'm talking about? We got a bunch of leaders who ain't fit to lead. You know what I'm talking about? And the reason I say that they unfit to lead is because they don't know what fight they fighting. They don't know what they leading. Like, and that's why I want to bring this. I want to bring this to the forefront. Like, my tape 901 Law, right? That was the first one I put out, 901 Law. Then I came out with 901 Law 2. That's called Morals and Structure. See, if you don't move, not just in the streets, if you don't move in your household with some type of structure, you don't move at your business, your company, your job with some type of structure, it's gonna all fall down. It's not gonna last. And if you don't move with no type of moral compass, you're gonna end up all by yourself and messed up. So that's why I made part 2 morals and structure. Part 3 was called Dreams and Money. If y'all all know, this is my company, Dreams and Money. This is my record label, my entertainment business, everything, all my documents is Dreams and Money Family Empire. And so then part 4 I came out with From Summer to Something. But all while I'm giving game, the game is simple. Respect yourself, respect everybody around you. You gotta pay dues if you want to be a boss. What I see now on social media is and in the streets, don't nobody want to be a store runner no more. You know what I'm talking about? Like that's how we got game, was being a store runner. We got game, maybe washing some cars at a young age. Like, you had to put yourself in the center to learn something. But nowadays, all I hear everybody say is, I'm a boss, I'm a boss. They just come out the house, they a boss. They ain't got no experience on how to be a boss. And that's why so many young dudes getting gunned down, because of the lack of structure, the lack of morals. Yeah, you got a gun, but everybody got guns, you know what I'm saying? So you got your gun, but everybody got a gun. So what we doing? You see what I'm saying? What we doing? Everybody got a gun. So just because you got a gun don't mean you going to be the person to make it home safe. You know what I'm talking about? Because people been following people in Memphis for years, leaving Beale Street, leaving the club, gun them down on the expressway, gun them down at the strip club, the gas station. Just, it's been ruthless like that. So that's why I wanted to bring up and let people know that Memphis did have, blind leading the blind. The blind most definitely lead the blind. And I've been talking about it a lot, but it's been on my mind to talk about it even more. And I know some of my regular appearing chat members, certified members, uh, they probably be like, man, he keeps saying the same thing over and over again. But I'm not trying to say the same thing over and over again, but it's a must that me being the man I am, I put out the right message and I feed it to the streets. You know what I'm talking about? Like if y'all was down here in Memphis and y'all seen what's going on, it'll offend you. You know what I'm talking about? It'll offend you. It ain't what it ain't what you think. It ain't gonna be what you like. We ain't popping it like that. But it's a lot of unforsaken rules, unwritten rules that's in the streets that people are just ignoring. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm not gonna be the one to ignore them. Like I'm gonna pay attention to everything in life because that's how you elevate. You elevate from learning from your mistakes and everybody else's mistakes. Like I said, welcome to the official Trell Crowd Dreams and Money Motivation CEO YouTube channel. This is home of the Memphis OG Speaks On, home of the Who is Trell Crowd story, home of the Memphis Street Hood stories. This is not a gossip channel. The way I do content is I speak street and I speak rap because I feel like this how you can relate to people. You have to speak street and have to speak rap and give them the knowledge that they can uphold to move forward. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm totally against the crash out culture. I ain't telling you to be soft. I ain't telling you to be weak. We ain't going for that. But when you become a man, you learn there's a lot of power in not reacting ASAP. You know what I'm saying? Reacting ASAP will get you put in the blender. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like to call it. Reacting without thinking will put you in the blender almost every time. In real life 901, you have to repeat a message so everyone can catch on, then move on to something else so everyone else can exactly be on the same page. But tonight, I want to talk Memphis. I want to talk street rules, street laws. And it's evident that the world needs this right now. Like I said, I'm looking at Pee Wee Longway. He got arrested for drugs. And I'm like, he could have just been making $1,500 a show. That's money. If you do $1,500 a show 7 days a week, man, this your opportunity. Like, it's not an intelligent move to make it out the streets and then still want to be in them. Man, these people paying people so much money for promotion on Instagram. These folks paying people, man, $50, $60, $70, $80,000 just to post they marijuana company to post clothes. These folks paying you to wear their clothes, man. Like you get the right publicist, you get the right manager, you get the right marketing campaign. There's no reason so many entertainers should be falling off and going to jail. Like Fetty Wap in jail right now. We talking about somebody who was getting $200,000 a show. Like, we gotta wake up, especially the people of my skin tone. We gotta wake up, and we gotta, it could be your son, your daughter who next to blow and be a superstar. Like, make sure you getting them the right game. Make sure you telling them like, man, it's so many ways to make money now. Man, it's live streamers getting paid just to wear sunglasses, to put a picture in the back of their live, to talk on a microphone with a certain brand on it. To these people sending people computers, laptops. They send them lights and kits. It's so many ways to make money. Once you get out the street, you don't need the street no more. See, this part of 901 law. Like this is all part of 901 law. This part of street rules and street codes. Like real OGs don't want you to come back. Like real OGs don't want you to make it and become somebody and come back on the block talking about getting money with them. Like what we talking about, man? Man, be for real. What we talking about? Nothing. What B.O. Lil Kenny said, Nadine, not a damn thing. What we talking about, man? We ain't nah. We gotta be way smarter than it. For real, for real. But it's a lot going on. I hope everybody enjoying this Friday night. Um, I hope everybody enjoying this Friday night. Run the likes up. Let me know how you doing. Check in your city. Check in your state. Will Snyder, what it do? Yo, I just checked your Denver Punch Bowl video out. What the black people at in Denver? Man, I don't really know what the black folk be at in Denver. My last time going to Denver, Colorado, it was a very different experience. Will Snyder. Uh, it's a lot of foreigners up there now in Denver, Colorado. So I hadn't been in Denver in like 8 years. Denver done changed a whole lot. You know what I'm talking about? So I didn't really just see as many black people as I usually see. But I imagine it probably be more black people toward Aurora on the east side. You know what I'm talking about? But I ain't 100% sure. But man, go check out Aurora. Anyway, run the lights up. Run the lights up. Let me know what y'all think about the streets and what y'all think about the entertainment world. Like, man, don't be afraid to comment in the chat and let me know what y'all think about people not following rules, not following their moral compass and getting messed off. You know, I wanna know what the people think. Yeah, I wanna for sure know what the people think. Yeah, don't be scared to comment, man. Let us know what y'all think about just a whole lot. Cause man, from what I see is a lot of people going up and a lot of people coming back down. Bro, what do you think of all these celebrities at Diddy Freak Offs? Lock them. Nah, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say lock them up. You know, I'm on grown man time. I feel like if you wanted to go to a freak off and you was a celebrity, you already knew what you was in store for. You know, I'm not the type of dude gonna turn nobody down for they sexual preference and none of that. You know, everybody like what they like. I like what I like. You know, I'm not them. You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't my style. You know, I don't wanna. I'm not trying to knock your. I'm not trying to take your old lady down and me and you in the room. That ain't G to me. That ain't what time I'm on. I'm not trying to do no girl swipe and all that. That ain't me. But far as locking somebody up for being a willing participant with sexual acts, man, I can't. Nah, I'm not with it. Uh, if you went to one party and somebody drug you, this law straight from the Bible. More is a must. Man, more is a must. But them people, if you went to a party and you felt like somebody drug you, why would you go again? See, I'm not gonna talk crazy about Diddy like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Because the way I look at it is, man, people do anything for money. You know what I'm talking about? If you do anything for money, that's on you. Like I ain't rolling like that. I'm not doing anything for money. I had some words with somebody in the chat about that the other day, trying to tell me, man, I don't know what I do for some money. Yes, I do know what I do for some money. I ain't doing nothing that's out of my moral compass in real life 901. I'm not doing nothing out of my moral compass for no money. Man, if you ain't no homosexual, you ain't got no business being no homosexual for money. What they call it, gay for pay, don't it? Nah, man, we ain't playing them type of game, man. I'm on real man time, bro. I'm on grown man time. So they can mix me with that. They can mix me with all that. But whatever the other celebrities, if that's what they wanted to do, man, they was doing what they want to do. And far as somebody getting raped or something, man, look, if you got raped, you would be why you ain't go to the doctor? You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at that. If somebody took advantage of you, man or woman, why you ain't go to the police? Why you ain't go to the doctor? You know what I'm talking about? This is how I look at it. But man, people can do whatever they want to do. But I'm not the type person to be in no rush to tear nobody down. That ain't my lane. If you ever been arrested before, you know that you're supposed to be innocent till proven guilty. But until you done felt it yourself, where you got arrested and you see how they presuming you guilty, even though you know you innocent. See, once you go through stuff like that, your mind change. Like you gonna be like, oh man, everybody think I did this, and you know you ain't done this. See, that's the difference between me and a lot of other people. Like I done been through situations where these folks are painting a picture like you did it, bro, and you know you ain't did what they saying you did. And you all over the news, man, you all over Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, man, you all over Snapchat, man, about something you know you ain't did. It happens in life, man. Yeah, what it do. But till you went through something for real in life, man, you will understand. You know, I'm not taking up for no P. Diddy. I ain't taking up for nobody. You hear me? But man, didn't they lie on Jesus Christ? And they got people to ride with it. You see what I'm saying? They got people to lie on Jesus Christ and people roll with it. You see what I'm saying? So I'm never gonna be jumping down nobody's throat in the beginning. It just ain't my position. Trolling, boost your ego. Yeah, he tripping in real life now. No one. I ain't pay him no attention. You hear me? I ain't pay him no attention. Cause that's just what people do. They troll. But nah, man. People lied on Jesus Christ, man, and they lied on a host of others. You know what I'm talking about? And what people do in their bedroom ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't rock like that. That's all I can say. I'm gonna be honest, man. The world ain't got action 100. I'm gonna just be 100% honest. The world ain't got too cool with uh hating. I'm just gonna be honest, hating. Soon somebody say something negative about somebody, right? All of a sudden they standing up for somebody. Who they standing up for? They not standing up for nobody. Somebody can stand up for themselves. I'm not finna be part of the hating culture just because it's cool. I'ma stand for what's right. I'm just gonna be honest, I can't pay attention to the Diddy case all night and all day. I see what's going on, but check this out. It's little girls in Memphis who are missing. It's little girls in Memphis who are missing. It's women getting carjacked, getting followed home, carjacked and robbed. Like these are real victims. The little girls in Memphis who missing. What it do? The keys, what it do? I ain't seen you in a minute. Now I don't want for sure. I can't give all my energy to P. Diddy and his so-called victims, and I know for a fact it's little girls in Memphis missing. It's women in Memphis getting followed home, carjacked and robbed on the daily. Like it's so many people who are real victims that are getting overlooked just because of celebrity status. I'm gonna tell you like this. I remember I asked my mama could I be a Boy Scout. Man, my mama almost slapped me in the middle of next week. You know what I'm talking about? Facts. A coach got shot last night. We got our own problems here to deal with. I raised my case. And it was a coach in Binghamton got killed early this year, late last year, right? He just pulled up to hang out in the hood. A legendary coach in Memphis got killed last year. we got real issues that them coaches, them real victims. But I often tell you about. I asked my mom could I be a Boy Scout when I was about 6 or 7. My mom almost slapped me in the middle of next week. My mama said, "You can't be no Boy Scout. Them men like little boys." See, it's certain things that parents supposed to pay attention to and supposed to instill in the kids. But I don't know what's getting instilled in a lot of kids now. It's what's getting instilled now is always speak your mind and all this. And like I said, men ain't supposed to always speak their mind. Men supposed to see what's going on. Yeah, everybody ain't got no good parents, and it's evident. It's very evident that everybody ain't got good parents. So you right about that. But what I'm looking at is you got to watch and pay attention more than just be getting high on drugs as a kid. You know what I'm saying? Because we were young, it was niggas snorting powder, niggas trying all type of dope when we were coming up. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in South Memphis, so they was doing everything, but a lot of people who didn't pay attention, they got sunk deeper and deeper down the rabbit hole than me because I was always paying attention. When we used to be hanging out in the we having the big smoke outs, I didn't like when people were blacking out and they was on alert. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be alert. I want to know what's going on. Like, and I'm not gonna lie, like my mama and some of the older guys, they taught me a lot. You know what I'm saying? They taught me a whole lot. Yeah, saying, yeah. They taught me to like when we kicking it, you know what I'm saying? I'm one of the youngest dudes hanging out with grown men. Like, oh no, young G. Nope. Hey, we ain't drinking no cups. We ain't seeing get pulled. We ain't smoking no gas that we ain't see get rolled. I remember being in 5th, 6th grade, a dude had shot his cousin, you know what I'm saying, in Riverside because his cousin had gave him a lace joint or some wet back in the day. And it went up from there. So, you know what I'm saying? I've been seeing and observing the streets and learning the rules since I was a kid in real life. Now, I don't want to say men can't take constructive criticism. The youth hate you to tell them anything. You just have to keep talking till they catch on. Everyone do learn at a different pace. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I had to learn a lot, hands on, but it's some stuff that I learned from watching others. You know what I'm saying? Like, but everybody, some stuff you got to catch on a little earlier because your life matter. You know what I'm saying? Your life matter. Some stuff we can, God give us so many chances to mess up, and some of us don't get all the chances that somebody else get. It just life unfair like that. Life ain't fair. Life is not fair. I done seen people do something that they ain't had no business doing, and they live for forever. I seen some people who did something, man, 1 or 2 or 3 times, they ass out of here. Honestly, though, I think a lot of men would listen if it was somebody reliable, relatable to them. Yeah. I see what you're saying, but the thing about it is, then they also go for gang banging because a lot of these dudes are listening to some horrible leaders, these leaders of the gangs in Memphis. Like, you will see a leader, right? And I might meet a dude and I'd be like, man, he got power, but I might meet him and I'd be like, man, his whole crew gonna be dead or in jail within a year. Because I seen it come through so many times. Like, in Memphis, it'd be like a gang will be, man, they'll be the talk of the town for 2-3 years. And then by that 4th year, man, all majority of the members dead or in jail. Now there's a new clique coming through. And it's a whole lot of horrible leadership in the streets because everybody's proving themselves to be more gangster and not more knowledgeable. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm 41. I feel like, what's up, Mike? I ain't seen you handle the line. What it do? So I feel like this, right? Oh, a OG supposed to help you navigate through the streets or through your path, your journey, whatever you got going on. Like the OGs wanted me to make it playing football. Even though I was doing street activity, I wasn't doing street activity on a high level. I was just doing a little finessing, man, bagging up, might hold the fire down and watch the spot outside or watch the spot inside. I wasn't doing things on a big note, but I was in the mix. But they was always telling me, man, you gonna go to the league, man, you gonna do this, you gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Like they wanted me to become somebody. So they was helping me navigate and cheering me on to become somebody. It wasn't dudes that was in their 20s and 30s when telling me like, man, go knock somebody down. Man, you go do this, you go do. They weren't asking me to do nothing that they weren't doing, but they wasn't crash out artists. We was talking about getting money through life. Truth. The sad reality is the gang shit won't stop because it's deemed as cool no matter what people say. This just from a young it's from a young person perspective. And I think about that too because when I was younger, we started different cliques, different gangs, and like I said, I grew up in Riverside, South Memphis. So the Hoovers, Trell Hoovers, that's like the first Hoover set in Tennessee is in Memphis. Started right on Hilltop on Ace Block, Frank Street, and Hilltop. So I understand, but at the same time, uh, it's a lot of factors with it. You know what I'm saying? And I thank God that my mama moved me from that particular hood when I was pretty much finna get all the way put down with that game. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot riding on it. You know what I'm saying? And to me, gang banging started off as friends hanging out. And then something happened one day. Now we ride for you, we ride for you. Now we always riding for each other, right? But what I see now that is different is, see, when I was coming up, some of the street dudes got a job. Yeah, I played a little bit of college ball for sure. But it's my junior college football card right there, my junior college football card. Yeah, my junior college football card. But the way I look at it is, it started off riding for each other, but then somebody got a job. You know what I'm saying? Like 2, 3 of your homeboys end up getting a job. They might still serve weed. They might still be down for the clique, for the gang. Might 1 or 2 people go to college, but now is different. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody a shooter. Like when I came up, everybody wasn't a shooter. You know what I'm saying? We had some fighters, some shooters. We had some people who work jobs. We had some people who knew how to do carpet, knew how to paint houses, knew how to fix cars. But they were street dudes, but they knew something other than just shooting at fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the big difference now. Hell yeah, bro, that's awesome. JUCO product for sure. JUCO product, yeah, that's when I they helped me turn up in with getting money. You know what I'm saying? Going to junior college. You know what I'm saying? Like I was already, like I said, I was already in the mix, but I was never a big time trapper. But I was in the mix, and shoot, I could walk anybody to any house and get anything. You know what I'm saying? What it do? What it do? Rich Bandana 81, what poppin'? Run the likes up, run the likes up. Drop your city, drop your state, drop your hood, North Memphis, South Memphis, Westwood, Orange Mound, Walker Home, Riverside, Boxtown, Mitchell Heights, Binghamton, Little Mexico, Nutbush, Hyde Park, Oakwood, Fraser, Raleigh, Bartlett, Militant, East Memphis, the county line, country, Hickory Hill, New York City, Mendenhall, East Haiti, all of it. But that's the reason I really made this live was to talk about like the reason that when I started back rapping was 2015, and it was all about the laws and not breaking the laws. You know what I'm talking about? You gotta hustle. You gotta pay dues. You want to be a boss. Ain't no shooting around no kids, no women. Ain't no beefing with your family members. Ain't no beefing with your homeboys. Like all these are violations to the streets. Ain't no ratting. You know what I'm saying? Like ain't no dry ratting. None of that. Ain't no ratting, ain't no dry ratting, ain't no pulling your mans down so you can pull yourself up. Little Mexico, we don't play it safe. Put the chopper to your head. Bet they turn us to the safe. What position did you recruit for? Defensive end. Strong safety. I did play some defensive end though. I played defensive end, outside linebacker, wide receiver, tight end in high school, but they recruited me for strong safety and outside linebacker. For sure. But the reason I made this live was to talk about the unwritten street rules that people just they breaking, and that's why the streets so lawless. And now that we since we talking about gangs in Memphis, some of the big gangs in Memphis in the 80s and 90s, they had a lot of structure, and I believe that's why they thrived in getting money. You know what I'm talking about? The GDs in Memphis used to get a lot of money, and I believe it's because they had some real structure. You know what I'm saying? They had some real structure. Well, I don't know what's just going on with gangs like that, but I'm just telling you, like, when you got mores and structure in place, your organization runs better. Yeah, I'm a post. I'm finna get all my tapes. Hopefully, I get all my football tapes. Put on a hard drive. Within the next 2 weeks, I'm gonna go to Walgreens. Once I get all my football tapes on the hard drive, I'm gonna upload them on my computer on my YouTube channel. I don't know if I'm gonna upload them on my Hurl or on one of my backup channels. Some real OG organization. I appreciate that. Big Gunny, these young cats don't care about no structure. They just they want to catch a hat, and that's why they end up getting their head took from them so fast. For one, it's some more street rules that I didn't really talk about. Like I ain't trying to make nobody no better criminal, but it was unwritten street rules that you don't get high drunk before putting in work or hitting licks. There's something that when nobody even take you on a lick or to put in no work if you was high drunk like this. You breaking street rules doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because when the high come down, it's almost like the mob. When the high come down, the drunkenness come down. These are things you probably wouldn't do, so you're probably rat. You know what I'm saying? Like if you notice, you know what I'm saying. That's why the ratness is up higher, because a lot of people are just they drug addicts. They're not real hitters. They're drug addicts. So if you popping these perks and popping these pills and drinking this syrup and all that, 9 out of 10 times you're gonna get caught anyway because you moving sloppy. It's a known fact that Memphis has been closing a lot of cases within 8 months. Lately, the past year, the past 2 years, that the police, law enforcement in Memphis has been closing way more cases. Why do you think? because people are breaking all the street rules, and plus technology has gotten better. Technology has gotten way better, and people just keep disrespecting the rules of the streets and disrespecting their moral code. Again, like I said, that's why we need more fathers around. Men aren't supposed to move off emotion. Just because I'm mad don't mean I should get a gun and shoot it in front of 100 people. This just that doesn't make good sense. You see what I'm saying? Like you mad now, you finna end somebody else's life, maybe end your own, and then you going to prison for it. You know what I'm saying? Like you might be on the town for 8 months, might be on the town for a year or two before the ops catch up with you, or whatever happened. Hold on, let me read. Would you say there are similarities between real life mafia shit, like in New York and Boston gangs? Oh, it was. I say it was like Memphis. In real life 901. Let me ask. In real life 901. I know he from the city. Like I just told y'all, the GDs had a big impact on the drugs and the hustle in like the 80s and 90s and early 2000s. They was getting a lot of money, but also, uh, please forgive me for this organization. The Masons, I learned a lot from the Masons as well, being a kid. You know what I'm saying? I had family members that was Masons, and I watched how Masons move. A lot of Masons used to have a lot of work. They used to have their work for real. You know what I'm talking about? What's up, Eagle Fan News Dash? Hey, what's up? I love your channel. Please do a prank call. Shot spotter jamming a lot of people up, and they don't know it doesn't exist. Shot spotter jamming. Oh yeah. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. I know a lot of books, sim text, but you on my live and we ain't talking about books right now. I got a whole library of books I love to read. So, but how about you go read Message to the Black Man? How about you go read the 4 agreements? You go read the 5 agreements. How about you go read The Secret? How about you go read the Bible? How about you go read the Quran? How about you go read uh millionaire successful tips? So don't come in here playing with me. Nah, you go read what you want to read. But right now we talking about something else right now. We talking about street laws and street codes. That's the only way they feel. Yeah, action. Yeah, that's the way they feel like they can get respect. But and it's a sad thing. That's a sad thing because if the only way you can get respect is by taking somebody's life, that's a sad thing, man. Cause the reason I talk about a lot of this stuff is weird. I had did an interview with Flameaholics on my channel a couple weeks ago, and he said something that just it stuck with me. He said that if all the youth, the young black men keep killing themselves, what if some type of race war was to jump off? And with so many black men being incarcerated or losing their life, who would be here to fight? With the women and the kids, and even the women and kids are getting victimized. You know what I'm talking about? And like I said, that's always been against law. Now I don't want law said now in real life. Now I don't want to say in life, brothers, learn about our city and stop being a distraction. We are pushing one Memphis in positivity. 100%. That's what we pushing. Like, see, when we not already learn what going on with the streets, and we learned that the streets is foolish. It doesn't really make sense. Like the streets make sense, but they actually make no sense because if you 40, 50 years old, like I'm 41, and I look back at just all the violence I done seen or been around or whatever. And I look at all the people who done went to jail so many times, and me going to jail a couple times and get myself together. Uh, it makes no sense because I could have been working on being a businessman a long time ago. Black people cook because we can't stay together too much. Envy and crowds in the bucket. I agree. Hands of the line. That's why I believe sports are so important. My sports are important. Keep you on track and out of trouble. And sometimes that's the only way to make it out 100%. And it teaches you so much about yourself. I agree. Ashton. And if you black and you make it out, deemed a corny. So be for real. What's the motivation? To be better. The motivation to be better is like you said, is I'm not gonna lie. Now that I'm grown, I feel like everybody in the black community should buy their kids at least one pair of buddies. Like buy them a pair of buddies, buy them something that don't nobody else want that people look down on so that they can understand the importance of not fitting in. Know what I'm talking about? The fit in, this fitting in is just too much. Sports teach you teamwork, also something we lacking in Memphis, 100%. I'd rather be corny than exactly pushing past. Me too. You ever got that? Uh, that's a troll. Uh, football, football saved my life. Uh, I was up in my rank in my neighborhood, right? And then football saved my life because I wasn't in the trap all day no more. Like I would have been in the trap and with the robbers. A lot of my homeboys was turned to robbers, carjackers, car thieves, and uh, dope boys. So football, me going to football practice, even though I still was in the mix, it kept me from being in the trap all day, every day. For real, for real. I agree, Big Gunny, but that's not what the youth feel like. I had to wear AJ 900s. That's why I'm humble. I respect it. I respect it. See, we have to work on not fitting in. Like fitting in is a sickness in the black community because we fit in with the wrong thing. We need to be fitting in with learning what we really want to be, with learning how to become some and do something. Like I just said, football saved my life, and even though I went in the trap every day, once I got to college, now I was just out there kind of. I was by myself, not 100%. Where I just was running wild, doing my own thing, getting my own money, when I should have been focused on football. You know what I'm saying? Instead of focused on money, like uh, focused on money. Money gonna always come. If God take care of the birds and the bees, He gonna take care of you. But when you at certain ages, I really look at like you have a window for almost everything in life. Not everything, but a lot of things in life. You got a window. Uh, and you gotta close that window yourself and move on to the next thing. And so I feel like when you go to college or you go to firefighting, police academy, sheriff academy, whatever you do, close that chapter. You know what I'm saying? Finish it. Do good. Don't focus on the money. The money gonna come. Focus on doing good and doing your best. You know what I'm saying? Like when you do your best, good gonna follow. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you do your best in, good gonna follow. And we have to rewrite what success is. You know what I'm saying? Because what I'm seeing now is a lot of young dudes feel like they successful because they hang around rappers, they hang around the gangs, they driving a Vet, they driving a Maybach, they doing this, they got jewelry, they got expensive clothes. But if you lose your life in less than 3 years, you just borrowed, you just was around borrowed items. And I learned that from watching my homeboys go to prison, like watching family members and homeboys go to prison. I'm like, okay, he had a Benz, he had a Lexus, he had an Infinity, but he went to jail in less than 3 years. Like he wore Gucci, he wore Louis, and that's not success to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we had to, as a 41-year-old man, I know what success is for real. Uh, Not fabricated, not temporary, not imagined success. I know what success is for real at 41. Uh, Success ain't just having something for 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? They don't think prison that bad. People think I'm crazy. I think they need to make it scarier too. They need to make it scarier, and they need to make the sentences longer. You know what I'm saying? Jail saving a lot of people's life. Man, you 41 from Memphis, this is success. Appreciate that, Big Gunny. In real life now, I want a foundation, family, life, and living. Man, being alive at 41 is a success. You know what I'm saying? Everybody on here who in this live right now in the chat, man, all us is successful. Bro, coming up, man, all us successful, man, 100%. I came up, man, mom and dad had me 18. Pops ended up getting in the street. Pops ended up on drugs to 1992. 1992, he started. Nah, not 92. It was a little earlier than that. He started getting his life together. I think I was maybe 10. I was 9 years old. My dad started getting his life together. However old I was at 9, I think, yeah, 92. So he started getting his life together. Uh, and now he a successful blues singer. Uh, my mama died when I was like 5, 6 years old. Mama ain't had nowhere to go. You know what I'm saying? So I look at everything as a blessing. Like I'm a humble dude. Like I don't see nowhere to go but up. And success to me is, man, my kids proud of me. You know what I'm saying? My family proud of me. Like I'm one of them men in the family that people can count on, and they depend on. They believe what I say. You know what I'm saying? Like people in my hood believe what I say. My homeboys, they believe what I say. Like I ain't no slouch out here. You know what I'm saying? And not saying that you gotta be a dependable person for everybody, cause that's not the move. Man, I appreciate that action, but just knowing that people see something in you, you know what I'm saying, and they proud that, like I said, I'm watching homeboys. They asking me, T, you getting out the street? Yeah, I'm getting out the street. Man, y'all keep going to jail, and I know they on my trail. You know what I'm saying? I know the police, they ain't stupid. If they see me and you together, they gonna put two and two together. He's up to something. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't no fool. Like, and I'm watching. I had a homeboy died over 2 zips allowed. I had a homeboy, he got robbed. I think he got set up. My cousin, he got killed by his homeboys. They robbed him. And while they was on the phone with him, he didn't see it coming. You know, he ended up knocking down two of them, but had another cousin, he got knocked down, shot him in the back of the head, drug deal gone bad. So when we look at life and we look at where we at now, man, life real. You know what I'm saying? Life real. Like life ain't it ain't fake. It ain't to be played with. Black Prime TV, what's up? Black Prime, what it do, my boy? He always in the cut. Yeah, I appreciate you, Ashton. Handle the line. I respect your story. You get out the mud for real. I didn't this year grow up with a silver spoon, but I never went through any of the trails you talk about. Much respect. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you, and check this too. Uh, I bet you done been through some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not one of them dudes to try and make it like my story harder than nobody else's, because I really don't like when people do that. Like, cause guess what? Is all our pain and all our stories is real. Like, it's some stuff that done happened to you is real. You know what I'm saying? And you felt it. And it might, everybody's story on when you paint your canvas and they ask me to paint mine, ask you to paint yours, it's gonna be different, but it's gonna be some pain there. It's gonna be some realness there. You know what I'm saying? Like, this how life go. Like, it's real. It's real everywhere. You know what I'm talking about? It's somebody going through something in every city, every state, every town. You know what I'm talking about? Every block. It's somebody going through something. Cause I be noticing people be doing it, but it life real for sure. And that's why, like I said, I'm gonna keep on getting on her. And like I said, I use rap and I use the streets to get my messages across, but I'm not finna ever be online. Yeah, I'm from Memphis for sure. Where you from? Where you from? I'm never finna be online trying to be no bad show or no rumor starter, no hater. Like, oh, I know they say you gotta turn your character on and off, but this just ain't me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be who I am online. This how I act in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to be 2, 3, 4, 5 people. Like, I only know how to be me. Like, I just know how to be Trell. So that's the difference between rocking with me online. You know what I'm saying? And plus, I got real stories. Like, if anybody want Memphis stand up, North Memphis, South Memphis, Westwood, Orange Man, Walker Home, Murder 8, the Bay. But that's why I got real stories. Like, anybody want to check out some of my stories about rappers and stuff, like, check out some of the Memphis OG Speaks On, and check out some of the Memphis Street Hood stories. I talked about being around Big 30 OGs. I talked about being in the club the night Key Glock. It was a shooting. I'm not gonna say he done nothing to nobody, but it was a shooting, and Key Glock had got arrested for it. I was in the club on my birthday that night. I was in the club several times with B.O. Lil Kenny. I was in the club several times with J Money Truly, rest in peace. I was in the club several times with Rich Lord, rest in peace to Rich Lord. I met Dolph when Dolph first started rapping. He gave me one of his CDs across the street from where he met his untimely demise, that Wing City. When Wing City used to be over there. Yeah, I done met Yo Gotti. We done shook hands several times. Been in his mama restaurant several times. Memphis stand up, comfortable in our own skin. For sure that, do you know? You a beautiful my 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 what's on that? You just want to get put out the line. I see that now. Quoted smooth. You just want to get put out the line so bad. My people coming, they just trolling so much. I ain't never seen nobody want to get put out the line. Run the lights up, run the lights up. Do you know? I don't know Gangsta Pat, but I remember when Gangsta Pat came out. I think I was in Walker Home then. I was in Walker Home. I think Gangsta Pat came out. I was like 6 years old. I think that's right when my grandma died. We was leaving Walker Home. I think bye bye hit the head. I think simply Chantel did Gangsta Pat come out in he came out like around, I think I was about 6 years old when Gangsta Pat came out. Yeah, because he had went to California and got his record deal. You know, he had went to California and got his record deal, if I ain't mistaken. Yeah, for sure. Salute Black Prime TV for sure that. The #1 moderator on YouTube. Ain't nobody messing with Black Prime TV and Steve Johnson for sure. That. Yeah, but I got I know Skinny Pimp in the bushes. He in the cut. He murking. But I know Skinny Pimp. And I know Tommy Wright the third. Yeah, I got Tommy Wright the third number. Me and him had chopped it up. I might be bringing him on the platform and interviewing him. My Black Pride don't be playing in real life now. I don't want Black Pride don't be playing with him. You heard me? He a sniper. He a sniper. That man a sniper for real, for real. Yeah, we gonna do open discussion, man. I'm gonna close out at the 75-minute marker. I got some things to do in the morning. I'm gonna try my best to go live tomorrow and Sunday. But I got some new Memphis street hood stories coming. This is a grown man channel. Don't play with those men. Don't play with the old men. We gonna I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna make a couple videos. What it do, Donna Burrow? What it do? I'm gonna make a couple videos coming soon. Hopefully, I have them out by next week. I got 2 new Memphis hood stories about meeting Bag and meeting Big Boogie. So I gotta talk about those. Those gonna be the next 2 rapper stories I'm gonna talk about. Like I said, I done just about met every rapper. If I ain't met them, I done seen them. And with the Bag, I got nothing but love for Bag producer. Hey bro, you need to do a reaction video and explain the game. They make a lot of sense. They make a lot of sense. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that, Black Prime. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna have to bring out the camera, man. I'm gonna have to bring the camera out and do that one. I might bring the camera out and do that one and explain the game. I'm gonna do that one because they want to do good. Yeah, hit me up on IG. Yeah, let me know. Yeah, run and play with me. Yeah, run and play with me for sure. We can do it. Hey, Black Prime TV. Me and you rocking. We can do collaborations too, bro. For sure. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Welcome to the official Trell Crowd Dreams and Money Motivation CEO YouTube channel. This is home of the Memphis OG Speaks On. This is home of the Who is Trell Crowd story. This is home of the Memphis Street Hood stories. Let me know if I should continue. Continue what? Big pressure. What is it? Big pressure. You thugging, ain't it? What going on, Big pressure? Don't play with Big pressure. I mess with Big pressure, man. Big pressure, the truth. Big pressure, the truth. Big pressure be thugging in the YouTube streets. Big pressure, you doing all right? Man, enjoying this Friday. We staying out of trouble on this Friday. We staying out of trouble on this Friday. We staying out of trouble Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We're gonna enjoy ourselves. We're gonna stay out of trouble for sure. For sure that. You get it? Is it cold? For sure, for sure. We got open discussion. We finna close out at the 75. So we're gonna run it for another minute and 15 seconds. I appreciate everybody for pushing up. Man, it's Trell Crowd, the one, the only, can't be cloned, can't be duplicated, can't be copied. If you did, you'll break the printer machine. I just want to let everybody know I appreciate everybody for rocking with me. I appreciate all the views, all the likes, all the comments, even the haters. We respect everybody. We drinking water and mind our business. You know the motto. When you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you perform good. But it's a must that you smell good. So look good, feel good, smell good, then perform good. For real, for real. Have a good night, brother. For sure. Catch me back on the live. Like I said, I'm gonna be thugging on live tomorrow and Sunday for sure. Probably in the evening. I want to catch me some more lives on the weekend. We got a whole lot to do, and I'm gonna take y'all to some hoods in Memphis. Some of my old spots. Just to show people some of the city. I'm gonna take some people to South Memphis. Take them on Summer Avenue. Let them just see just let them see the city a little bit more. Probably sometime on the weekend, or So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that soon. But I'm finna get out of here. Number love, number respect. You from Memphis? Drop the M's, hit the like button. I appreciate everybody running me up. Thank you for thank y'all for helping me reach 9,000 subscribers on YouTube. I'm almost at 10,000 subscribers. Could everybody please hit the bell or notification for me? This is something I just don't never tell people, but that'll help the YouTube channel grow as well. But we going but one way. This up 100.